Apparently, the United States needs Israel's permission to investigate the Texas school book, which explains the murder of JFK, Roberto Clemente, and Martin Luther King, as well as the terrible ordeal they put me through as a function of genocide pornography. It is the story of Lenin's Houdini. Too much depended on the appointed hour in that script, which began with the dawn of cinema in Fayum, the counterfeiting den of Denuncia, and the long arm of Bly Sanders from the Grand Central Station of Diaghilev's Ballet Russe. Too much depended on the appointed hour for Lenin not to have been party to it. His 00 license came out in the title Double Fantasy. Supposedly, the British discovered the papers without even having to look, with the help of a Lucarello, Alucard character from Fox Media who married into my family for the grab. And Fenton Bresler was on hand. We know there's an index, so the fact that Fenton is the street address for the National Association for the Deaf needs to be realized. Fenton Bresler was on hand with the established flag in the moon of how it was going to go in terms of narrative. That John Lennon and Ronald Reagan were both victims of predators, a Manchurian predator out to frame them. Was how it was going to go. Motaz in Gaza dedicated his award for world citizen journalist to other people talking about the attack on Gaza. When it came to the Zionists behind the attack, the furthest thing in the world they had in mind was accrediting other people who were trying to get help for the bereaved. The Zionist lobby of Seattle queers tortured me for snitching. And they said it was in the name of Fenton Bresler's penny, which was due to Sir McCartney's German Green Party exclusively and alone. I issued a profile of a suspect. I said he would be Jewish from the Holocaust survivor community and in the Green Party and having given himself AIDS, as did Foucault. And sure enough, someone said a man matching that description was outside the Dakota with Mark David Chapman on the night that Lennon pulled his Houdini. And Chapman stuck Fenton Bresler's flag in the moon for the AIDS attack. His name was Sean Straub. What a miracle. Just like Gail Burston, Strubburst. And I found the super story of Hitler Reagan in 6 international cinemas, which I've documented: Italian, French, Japanese, British, German, and American cinema all had the super story. When I went into the background, it went back to Diaghilev and the fourth dimensional characters around the Cubist movement, particularly Bly Sanders. Bly Sanders and Sean Straub are critical to understanding Lenin's Houdini and why the index is common to both the name Putin and Blinken. Put in a good word, Putin man, after the oil. Put it in, and you'll start blinking. Rapid eye movement from Penis Gabriel. This is a royalist campaign, a leapfrog mafia, dehumanizing. They attacked me because my father wrote a book called Humanizing the School. Franklin Graham said that humanists were the greatest threat to America since communism. Oh my God. Those humanist toddlers in Gaza are going to contradict Lazarus. Who is he? According to Franklin Graham, he's a chaplain who used to go by Hitler, but he's back from the dead now. It's in his stupid book. Lazarus was the symbol they used for Hitler throughout Axis cinema. Back in the USSR is where Snowden and Lenin flew.